And welcome back once again to Let's Play Overlord. We are going to start exploring Heaven's Peak now.
Look, friend, the camp is getting pretty full now. We just can't take in anymore. And your little friends look pretty far gone. I'm sorry.
I don't think he's a refugee, sir. From the way he's dressed, I'd say he's heading to the city, not away from it.
You mean you actually want to get in? What's wrong with this guy?
You know about the plague, right? The zombies? The city's been closed off. Orders of Sir William, our paladin governor. He even cancelled his own wedding. And that's ain't a woman you want to cancel on.
Look, if you and your creatures want to start wandering about, be my guest. I suppose you might find a way in if you search. But I warn you, it's not safe, and you won't get any help from us. We've enough work to do in the camp as it is. And zombies ain't the worst of it.
So there's the story for what's going on here in Heaven's Peak. We've got a refugee camp right here outside of the main city. But we're going to go over and take a detour into the graveyard first. And right here is one of the easiest places to accidentally get corruption points.
Hey, I see you looking at my sheep. Keep your creatures away from my girls. Oh, come here, sheepy sheepy.
So that's a very easy place to accidentally get corruption, because if your minions attack his sheep, then the shepherd's going to attack you. And even though he attacks you first, he is still considered an innocent, and so if you kill him, you do get the corruption level that you get for your first killing of a peasant or an innocent, however you want to call it. So if you accidentally attack his sheep, which is not too difficult to do, it will get you some corruption points. And here we're fighting a new enemy type. These are the zombies. They are rather weak. You'll oftentimes see them in large groups. They move very slow, which makes it very easy to break them up into smaller numbers, even when there is a huge group of them. And as long as you don't take on just an absolute horde of them at once, they're real easy to deal with. So here is the next group of them. We'll go ahead and separate out at least a handful of them, since there are so many to start with. We also need to be careful not to get too close to that stone wall, because on top of it are some that actually have some ranged attacks, and they are a much more powerful version. Not only are they ranged, but they hit much harder. So over here we have an area that if we had 10 reds with us, they could push that pillar out of the way by pushing it through the fire. The only thing that's back there are red beetles, though. So it's basically just a way of, as long as you have reds to be able to get into it, you can get more red life force. So now we're through all of the regular zombies, and all we have to do is deal with the two up here that actually are the ones that have the ranged attacks. They are much stronger, but with me having a full group of minions to take after them, there shouldn't be any kind of problem. And our reward is another health totem.
An object. I like objects.
We are going to go a different direction to get back. They take the path on this side of the graveyard instead of the side that we came through. Over here on the right, you see a place that if we had had some greens, we could have cleared out that poison and gotten to those green zombies. It's just like the reds were on the other side. It's just a way that if you have some greens with you, you can get some green life force. And this is the reason we didn't come this direction in the first place, but instead fought through all of those zombies. till we turn this crank, there isn't the bridge for us to have gotten across and take this path. So we just have to skirt along the edge here and make sure we don't accidentally attack any sheep. I do not know of any reason we'll have to come through this area again, so we should not have to risk the corruption net anymore.
Your health has increased.
So now I've got 5 bars of health to work with. And now we'll actually head through the little village here.
I feel terrible. Everything aches. I got out before they shut the city. Wouldn't want to be trapped in there.
What's happening? What's happening? Get away from me! Get away! Get away!
So apparently the plague that's infecting the city is actually turning people into zombies.
Hey, big guy, get over here. Heard you might be looking for a way into Heaven's Peak. You're crazy, you know that? But I've still got a family in there. So, maybe you're the kind of crazy we need right now. See that sewer entrance over there? I've been watching it. Seen a few refugees coming out. Not many, I grant you, and some are in a bad way, a real bad way. But if you want in, there it is.
If you want to cross water, you'll need to locate the blue minions. They must be somewhere around here. They gravitate towards watery areas.
What the hell did you do that for? You want your brains eaten like a boiled egg?
And so now we've got some more zombies to deal with on this side of the camp. Again, we don't want to quite have to try to take on the entire group all at once if we don't have to. But taking on most of them at once isn't that big a deal. And right there on the other side of this little land bridge is our first succubus. They're kind of like the unicorns in that they're not anything I would count as a boss or even a mini-boss, but they are stronger than your average unit.
A succubus.
And how they fight is they'll fly up in the air to get away from your minions, and they'll mesmerize one, swoop down, pick it up, and carry it off to somewhere, and land with it, and start to try to kill it. As long as you do chase them down pretty quickly, and are able to have your minions start attacking again pretty quickly, try to keep them pinned in one area, they're really not that bad. They'll mainly start to give you problems if, like this time, they cover a good bit of distance, or if you just can't find where they went to. Whatever minion they carried off is pretty much a goner at that point. We only lost a couple to her, which isn't too bad. And right here we've got another tower object.
Oh, an object. I like objects.
Luckily, we do not have to carry that all the way back to the beginning of the zone. Right over here there's another tower portal and spawning pits for all 4 colors of minions. So they don't have very far at all to take it.
Your mana has been increased.
So now our mana has 5 bars also. From where I know what's coming up, I'm going to go ahead and send all of my browns back. and pull out just a couple of greens. Those are the only thing I'm going to take with me. And in the next video, we're going to take these 2 greens, and we're going to go ahead and go into the cave where we'll get the blue minions, and see how far we can make it through it.